I don't know where the present button is. Shoot.
Sorry.
Upper right hand corner, share.
No,
Or-
this little, look at the little guy, stand, no, two over.
Oh,
Mhm.
this?
No.
Sorry, I don't present. Okay. This is Elements of Fiction by Ali Boudoir and Jack Chandonnet. I didn't write my last name. Narration. Narration includes three criteria. Who is narrating the story, whether it's first person limited or third person limited or omniscient. First person is the perspective of one person, and the narration happens through one point of view, or also known as POV. The pronouns that are used in this perspective is I. Third person limited is the perspective that sticks closely to one character, but the story is not told from the character's perspective. The pronouns used are they and the names of the characters. Third person omniscient is told from the perspective of an all-knowing perspective that knows every character's thoughts, and they also use they and the characters' names. Settings. The setting of a story is really important. The setting of a story includes where it takes place, like a country, building, or city, where it takes place in time, like the year or season, where the world that the story takes place in, so whether it's real or fictional or just where it takes place, famous people or defining events that inform setting, so certain events that happen that can tell the reader where or when this is happening. The weather, which can also influence mood. The state of the world, so this can include politics or economics or things that just influence the state. Local cuisine, this includes food and drink that can influence the reader of where this is taking place. Environment, this includes certain areas like a rainforest. A biome, which is under environment, which includes jungle, the Arctic, the desert, city landscapes, and then holidays can also be included in settings as they tell the reader what time of year something occurs in. Characters. There are 4 different types of character arcs. There's round 3D, there's flat 2D, there's dramatic characters, and there's direct characters. Round characters include protagonists / main characters. These characters have complex goals and motivations, and they evolve throughout the story. They don't stay stagnant. Flat. These are supporting cast to the main character. They're less developed than the main character, and they can typically be the antagonist. Dramatic characters are introduced through dialogue by other characters or the character themselves. This is typically an action. This is an action that takes place to introduce them. Direct. This is introduced by the narrator directly. This is the narrator telling the audience, this is who this person is. Plot. This includes the story / narrative of the story. Purposeful order of events, exposition, build-up, climax. These are different parts of the story that influence how linear it is. This is done deliberately in order to influence the mind of the reader, to show the reader how it's organized. Themes. There are many common themes to stories. These include coming of age, darkness and light, good versus evil, dreams versus reality, happiness, love, fate versus free will, self-discovery, death, humans versus nature, and time. Many of these themes have similar arcs to them. They have similar messages, like darkness and light versus and good versus evil. These two are very interconnected. Symbols. A symbol in a story is an item or a person or a place that has more significant meaning than just what is appearing on the surface level. Some symbols from The Alchemist include a desert and 2 pins. Structure. This is how the story has been laid out for the reader. The structure of a story will be influenced in single or multiple point of views, influence how a story is told and perceived by the reader. Chapters versus parts versus vignettes are 3 different ways that the story can be organized. Titles that give a reader a glimpse into the story, and the number of parts or chapters that influence how the book flows. That is it. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed. Stop it. Sir!